Hello and welcome back to Disco Elysium. Fuck the world. What do you got to say here, friendo? You got any interesting things?
I knew you'd be back to talk with
Leo,
old Leo. No
do you
trouble
not have
at
any?
all,
Oh,
mister.
hang on.
No trouble at all.
On.
It's
Okay,
like that old saying
Leo,
goes,
I may have some
wisdom
questions.
If not shared. Mr. Everett doesn't
God.
really want me
Oh,
to
shit.
talk to people about
Okay.
union guys. But who did you want to talk about?
There's
Titus
I
is a
didn't realize I could ask him
longshoreman.
about people
He was
before.
born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with salt water, I tell you. Nice friend.
That's nice.
Titus
That's
is.
nice. Tell me about
He's a
Manana.
union man through and through.
Does he have certain leanings? Do you know
calm,
anything about
laid
that?
back, doesn't do much.
Talks to
Talks to
Everett
Everett
sometimes.
Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be
Who
important
can
because
say what he
everybody
does?
likes him. Yes, they do. I think that's what he does.
Okay.
He makes everyone feel a little better.
All right.
Oil for the wheels. Much needed
Oil
in
for the
stressful times like
wheels.
this.
Interesting. Tell me about Everett himself.
I'd best
Oh,
not. I mean, I
okay.
could, but I don't think Mr. Everett would like it very much. You better ask him yourself.
Today
now.
I'm gonna. I think I need to do the rounds because last time we got this set up. We found where our gun is. Kind of. We know who took it now, but that's not gonna be till way later tonight. And so the big thing that I have still, other than like the main story, so far as I understand, which would be I assume where the shot came from is like the main thing I'd be doing. That and Ruby, going after her. Those seem like the two big things to me. The biggest side thing I have going on right now, I believe, is this nightclub stuff. The thing with Andre, Suna, and all the rest of those people. So, and I don't think that'll take me all day, surely. So I want to do like a good round, like talk to everybody, see all the NPCs. We're still early on in the day. Like, we're still at 9 a.m., so who knows what has changed.
The night guard.
Renee?
Ooh, he's a peculiar fellow. He's the strong, silent type.
I haven't talked to them in a while, actually. I should do that.
We talk all the time,
I don't
but
have a
really know
bull.
much about him.
I don't know where the
Besides,
bull
well,
is.
he's
I have
a
no
fence
idea.
teacher,
I've
Mr.
never come
Martin
into
down at the
contact with
plaza.
one. I don't know.
I think he's the only fellow who actually knows.
I really should be replacing that for them. It would be nice. But I don't know where it is.
They lived on the same street their entire lives. Even
I don't know if there's just like, is there just like one in the world and I have to find it somewhere on the floor?
Mr. Martin was always real nice to me in school. I remember once.
That's nice. Wait, Gaston was your human studies teacher?
Mr. Martin, yes.
Oh.
Don't really remember much about him. I was
I
just
don't.
a boy back then.
I don't need to know about Measurehead. We're okay. Okay. Well, I didn't know what information you might have for me. That's nice. Did I already look at this today? I don't recall. Have I tried talking you open yet?
You're back before the cargo container.
let's roll them dice again, baby. Nope, not today. One day I'll get those double sixes. Otherwise, it ain't happening. But yeah, I should do the rounds and talk to people. God knows what's changed over the day, so something might have opened up. You never know. I think I know where the main stuff is at this point, so I think all that remains is just all the side everything, you know? I want to make sure I pick up as much of that as possible, because if I get to the point where I only have like the main stuff left, then, you know, we're soon getting to the end of this game, and that makes me very sad, because I really like it, and I don't want it to end. So I'm at the point where I'm like actively looking for as much side stuff as I can, just to prolong the experience as much as possible. Do you have anything? Racist man? Do you have anything? You don't. Okay. Racist man, you got anything for me? Tommy, do you have anything? I know I'm going after
Still
Ruby.
here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Yeah, no, okay. We've spoken to a lot of people at this point. Pale lady? The pale driver lady? Oh, hang on. I think I can redo this check here, actually. I never got around to doing it. This
stands in the middle of the traffic.
Maybe. Oh, God. Why did that hurt me?
Unless you know. One thing is for certain, though. Your brain
Shut up.
is serious.
You don't fucking know, Encyclopedia. You don't fucking know that I'm brain damaged. I mean, I probably am. That has become evident, but you don't know. You got anything to say, lady?
Is still hunched over the railing.
I never said. Never mind. Sorry to bother you. Okay, I guess I haven't.
Is
hey, wake up.
What is it? What do you want?
Oh, I think I know what's going on with you.
And what is that?
You're a pail driver. You transport goods to the pail.
Great. He asked
Yeah,
the
yes.
rep about the pail, and now he's talking to everyone about it.
I mean, it's only one of the most interesting topics I
Fine,
could
then.
possibly be talking about.
Just try not to black out again, and don't contemplate. You don't have time for that.
My condition, the case, everything, it's all entropinetic. Oh, I'm contemplating, Kim. I'm drawing existential conclusions. Yeah, it's just for the detective
That
work.
is exactly what I didn't want you to do. Ma'am, my partner wanted to know if you work in pail transport.
No
But I
offense.
just want to know.
But your partner?
It's very, very interesting that you're derealizing. I'm doing the same thing.
Seems like a bit of an idiot.
Yeah,
Republic.
sometimes.
A filterless cigarette from Mist.
Republica, that's not very healthy. I blacked out after a night of heavy drinking, lost all memory of the world. I blacked out from sheer heartbreaking. I'm not an idiot. I'm a detective. Don't say I'm an idiot. I'm not. I mean, we're not an idiot, but we're not an idiot. You know, you know. I mean, stat wise, yeah, we're fucking idiot, but you know, we're worthwhile. We got worth. I don't. Was it the drinking that made you lose all of your memory? Because that don't make no it don't make no damn sense. That's not how that works. I'm starting to wonder if it's more. Republica, that's not very
Neither
healthy.
spell transportation. Life is transitory.
I do feel it has more to deal with the heartbreak and just the mentality. I think the losing memories is more coping than anything.
Like Gabriel Buenguerro in Segúreme, Paraíso.
Sure.
You're the opposite of me. Then. I remember everything.
Things
Even
you
the
never
things I
knew?
never knew. The smell of liquor on Gabriel's lips after the shoot. In the motor park. The roses on the day of Franco Negro's coronation.
On the
the
grand
stairs of
stairs of
pride.
Rail.
The
The
smoke
pale
from
is
Fowling
interesting.
Peaks
Hell
when
is very
Dolores
interesting.
was shot. The look on her face, like an orgasm.
The wound in
The
her
wound in her
chest.
chest. My hand in my father's hand. Except I never had a father. And I never shot her innocent Dolores Day.
Oh, radiation.
Heroic doses, baby. Heroic.
Isn't that
Thought
dangerous?
insertion, dithering, the grad catala magistral,
Uh-huh.
it's more than dangerous. It's sad.
Sad.
But at first I had to make a living. Now, when you've seen it all go away like that, rolling off like this,
Maybe...
and then come back to this,
Maybe I don't need to put certain stats all the way into the stratosphere. Maybe that will not be great for my mentality. But I kind of want to, though. I kind of want to. I don't know.
what are we doing here? For thousands of years, Gabriel. It doesn't have to be like this.
We can just give
We
up.
can just
We can
give
just
up.
become
We
vapor.
can just become a vapor.
What does it look like, the pail?
In the belly of an airship, behind the stair windows. So you don't look straight into it. It's not advised
to look into
to
it.
look into it.
Not on this lorry, then?
No, the same one, a roller. They all are nowadays. Special wheels for connecting to the floor of the hold.
She points to the machines clumped up like
The wheels
toys.
fall small and round. Multi-axle
Multi-axle
trailers.
What does it look like, the
Like
pail?
looking into the ocean at night,
In the dark.
in the dark.
And?
You cannot see it, but you know it's there.
It's big.
And it's big, bigger than anything.
anything.
Bigger than all the other things combined.
What does it feel like?
Nothing. Until it starts. When you are deep enough.
I wanna go
Then,
in.
for me,
I wanna
it's
go
like
in. Real
dark
bad.
gray and orange. The orange of
the
street
street
lights
lights
and the
and the
color
color
of
of
the trees and the electric
trees.
light. It smells like autumn too. It smells terrible.
It's so
Nostalgia.
interesting.
cooped up in the cabin.
That's so
shaking,
interesting. I want to
terrible
go
nostalgia.
so badly.
For yourself, for humans.
It's too
It's too much to
bear.
bear.
She loves it.
She loves it.
You said we can just become vapor?
Yes.
What? I would rather have what I have than what you have. I'd rather have what you have than what I have. I feel I already have what you have in some way.
They say there is a point. One that I
have
have not crossed.
Oh.
In the Pearl, super deep.
Is that the number
You
barrier?
straight too far, of course, on the U41A.
A.
Or in Lomonosov's land, where every
Step
step you take is one step further from home, no matter the direction.
Oh, it's like a reverse black hole.
It's a point you cannot come back from.
Yeah. it's
Your
like
mind
an
becomes
event
so
horizon.
radiant with the past. There is a flip.
Oh.
Instead of writing, it erases memory, nearing some kind of indescribable finale.
Oh.
Maybe you've been down the motorway south.
The motorway south. She looks at her cigarette. It's almost out. She swallowed it hungrily. What
It's
do
a
you mean?
story as lone horsemen tell. Lone horsemen, Khalifa, not pale drivers. Way beyond
Beyond the
the established
established
pale
pale.
that's lit by radio frequencies,
Where it goes
where
silent.
it goes silent and dark, and the process
dark.
begins.
Ooh.
Erasure, kilometer by kilometer, in any direction.
Ooh.
The motorway south is a road you cannot come back from.
What is at the end of the motorway south?
No one knows what's at the end. I've only glimpsed the beginning. I've only felt it in
Oh.
the distance when I was
Oh,
a child.
is that a thought I need?
A child rowing on the lake.
A child rowing on the lake. Motorway south. The edge of the map, the landmass begins to disintegrate into pure trigonometry. The ocean melts, becoming a tangle of sines and cosines. The mountain range turns into a sharp-angled azimuth. Its green rain shadow dithers like music turning into a waveform, and then vanishes. This is the end. A half-remembered textbook from your childhood. The porch collapsing on the edge of the isla. A transition from reality to pale. A single vector shoots out like a rocket. It's the motorway south, splintering off from the known pale. To where? Where does it go? Oh God! Oh, you can't make that thought available to me and not have me pick it, okay? So I'm gonna be picking that. I shouldn't, but I will.
Josiane.
A sigh escapes her lips, then silence as she stares within
There is
herself.
nothing more to do now. She's far away.
You fried both your brains in that.
No response.
Let's get some air.
I guess
This
so.
one's far gone.
I guess so. He shakes his head silently as he turns to leave. I want to be sober. I want that lots. I think that'll be the next one I get. And now I really want this because everything having to do with the pale is so deeply interesting to me. Who else can I talk to? Renee and his friend. I haven't talked to them in a while. They may have other thoughts. Other things to come up. Hello? Renee, what was his? Oh, God, I can't remember the other guy's name. I just remember Renee. Hello? What is your life? Tell me more.
It is such a pleasure to see you
Do you have any?
officer.
I'm not
How
taking
may
say
I
a
have the
wish. I'm not
citizen-
doing it. Do you have anything for me?
Vigilance officer,
Oh,
what can this old
Oh, yeah.
engineer do for you?
oh yeah, that antique firearm.
It's a Bell McGrave,
Bill McGrave.
4.46 caliber, breech loading, reversal made.
Good weapon.
Good weapon,
Accurate and reliable.
accurate and
That was the
reliable.
one I found in the basement of the doomed
This
commercial
one's
area.
inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
I found it in. I found it in the basement
I'm
there.
not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away.
Is that so?
As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique.
Antique.
No one
Nobody.
uses them anymore.
Oh.
The ammunition is impossible
Well,
to find.
I'm keeping it now for funsies. I guess I could sell it, but I don't really want to. I guess I can try this.
All in your
It's not.
service,
Damn!
veteran
So close.
refusing to let
Oh,
go
well.
of the past and his old uniform.
This is not uncommon.
This is not uncommon.
This is the uniform of the
Royal
Royal
Carbineers
Carbineers
and
of
Sorts of
Fritzel
Fritzel.
Guillaume Le Lion, and the
valiant
valiant
King
King
Philippe
Philippe
the
V before him.
Don't you mean Fritzel the fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven. although he was a clown. But he was our
He was
clown.
our clown.
Ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something he missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Okay, maybe I will put composure up at some point. It seems to be useful. It's come up a couple of times. I mean, all of the skills are useful. Clearly, that is obvious. After having played around with this game for a while now, they're all useful. Okay, so I've talked to them. Maybe Joyce. I think I have another check for her I could do. I now wander around the world with a pry bar and a leather jacket saying, fuck the world. This is just this eye roll now.
There it is again.
Oh,
There's a spectral scent haunting
smell.
this
I
bed.
smell.
No doubt.
I smell
It
commies.
smells like sea brine mostly.
Shut up, Perception. You do not know. You do not know.
Years of turmoil, of hopes and dreams, ground beneath the inexorable tides of
I
capital.
close my eyes and take a deep
What do
breath.
you smell?
What do I smell?
The first thing that strikes you is the overwhelming brine. You
But it's
imagine
Cindy.
yourself underwater.
What certainly
100
wouldn't be
legged
Joyce here,
arthropod
and that's the only other
scuttling
NPC right
along
around
the
in this
murky
area.
set at the bottom of the sea. But then the unmistakable root of seagull
Gotta smell that
hits
seagull
you,
shit.
buoyed along on the air currents. An acrid melody atop mouldering cords of wood rot and heavy fuel oil.
Still smelling for communist, detective?
What makes you say
No
that?
offense, detective. But you're not particularly.
You don't think?
The lieutenant's right.
Oh.
It's sort of amazing how unsubtly you're
definitely not.
sniffing the air around you. Almost like you're trying to call attention to
I am not
yourself.
the most suave fair gentleman
What
in
the
the
lieutenant
world.
thinks is
Okay.
irrelevant. Your politico-olfactory cortex is lighting up like a holiday display. The scent of communism is overwhelming, and it's coming right from that balcony over
Cindy.
there.
Do you
The
have thoughts and
precocious communist
opinions?
A symbol of a kinder, more hopeful future. Now's your chance to establish contact with your
I guess that I will
revolutionary
establish
brothers and
communism if I can. That seems like a fun side
A
quest.
chance to establish contact with the future. What a beautiful, terrible thought.
I will talk to you in a moment. Oh, have I ever looked at this? Oh my god. Hey, signal blue naval coat. I don't think I'd ever looked in there. Don't want to miss anything. Was it because I had the pry bar? Maybe it's because I had the pry bar. Maybe I should just have this in my hands at all
You're
times.
back. Good.
Oh
What can
yeah.
I help you with?
I found my badge.
I love you did.
She inspects the piece of blue plastic, her eyes scanning from left to right.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious.
It is.
What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead.
this?
A bird? A svenicid?
Flightless
A
bird.
flightless bird of the polar regions?
Am I really that awkward?
Of course you're not, my dear. I'm just terrible at guessing games.
I mean, what is this place here?
Ah. This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislain. 33A,
I like the self-aware
where the
dialogue.
tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot. Or two.
It's Rue de Saint-Ghislain.
A pre-revolutionary tenement.
Give me that
Old
fucking
buildings
experience,
are called tenants,
baby.
you
Give
see.
it to me.
And new buildings.
I need it
bâtiments.
all.
After les bâtiments nouveaux.
I need like 2 thoughts, and I want like 5. I want like 20 more points in my skills. 15 more thoughts. I want 700 skills. I want all thoughts. I want everything.
This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. A real high-rise by the standards of the
Nice.
last century. Built to mirror the skyscrapers across the bay in the Delta. That was before the war, of course.
Who lived in them?
Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off. Splat, splat.
Could she hear us from all the way over there? Gives Joyce the evil eye. Her red paintbrush held to her
You
throat.
could be wrong, but from here it appears as if she's running the brush
I
across
think that
her
is certainly
throat
what she's
in
doing.
a soaring motion.
Wonderful.
Yeah. What is
The
that?
girl in the old lady rags.
Yes.
Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
Infraculture?
Yes. You and I belong to the supraculture.
Oh.
We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant. Those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags.
Ah, counterculture. Is that what you mean?
She prefers a fantasy world.
Gotcha.
An infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid.
I understand everything.
There is no
Make it more
refuge from the
complicated
superculture.
somehow.
I can't. That's how simple it is. One may dye their hair green and wear their grandma's coat all they
Lovely.
want. Capital has the ability to subsume all critiques into itself. Even those who would critique capital end up reinforcing it instead.
True.
All right. What next?
What are you?
What I am not is a basic term of reality.
Everyone wants to talk about themselves. She will, in time.
What times are
These
these?
are unimportant times, Detective.
Oh,
You and I were born after the dust had settled.
a thousandth
of a second too late.
Too late for what?
For the big time.
The big time. Her eyes light up. There's a flash of teeth.
The smile of a predator.
Ooh.
No doubt what she's got in mind.
You've got a predatory streak.
All men are predators, dear. Nothing much to be done about that. It's all a
So
matter of where you get to follow
what is the big
the
time?
revolution.
And what is this revolution? I keep hearing
It's
about.
quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets
Every
together
100
to
years or
decide
so.
What's next? Who gets shot in the head, and who gets the mineral rights. It's a real kerfuffle.
Who got shot? Who got shot in the head?
Those would be the communists. Generally speaking, 40
We know
million
of this
people
well.
got shot in the head during the World
Oh my
Revolution.
God, we like
But
we
the
we.
communists-
I only got one in that
They all
head
got shot in
in
the
the in intellect, but it don't matter. You know, context clues are great. Context clues are
She's
great.
not gloated. It's a relieved
At this
celebration.
point, I know a good amount about the world.
And the anarchists, too. They shot them well.
Did the
So
communists
well,
and the
you forget they
anarchists
even
shoot back?
existed. Did they ever? Before they got shot themselves, they shot 2 million people.
Truly a kerfuffle.
Yeah, it was a kerfuffle.
Yes.
Yes. The
The
Insulindian
Insulindian
deluge,
deluge.
they call it.
Anyone else got shot in the head? I had a delusion in my head.
An acute thiamine deficiency can be exacerbated by alcoholism. Exacerbated means...
I know
need
what
work.
exacerbated means, okay? Anyone else got shot in the head on the opposing
Oh,
side?
lots of people.
Oh, lots and
Got shot in the
lots.
head.
Oh.
Or thrown beneath a horse. Or drowned. Accounts differ. It was unceremonious. Just as well, he wasn't actually the king. Just the king's nephew. The real king abdicated and lived out a long and productive life as a venture capitalist in Grad.
Smart king.
Yes. King Guillaume had a nose for bad PR. He ran before it. What is the expression? Went down.
Went down.
Anyway, Gil got out alive and his nephew Frisell got shot in his place.
Get
Him
out
and
while the
tens of
getting's good.
thousands of his wonderfully fascist kinsmen.
Who
It
got
was
the
a
mineral rights?
Wild time. The liberals got the mineral rights. And by mineral rights, I mean everything.
How did the liberals win it all?
They didn't win so much as survive. We were the last ones
We.
standing when the war ended. Everyone else got shot in the head, remember?
If everyone got shot, who was there to surrender to?
The foreign intervention,
Yeah.
the coalition. Those people really took the mineral rights.
You said the liberals already took
The
everything.
liberals took everything that wasn't nailed to the ground. The coalition took the
Ocean,
ground.
the laws, and the people.
The ocean, the laws, and the people.
Who are the
The
coalition?
coalition of nations.
Grad,
Grad,
Mesk, Vesper,
Mesk,
Messina,
Vesper,
Oranje,
Messina, Oranje, and sur
I know
Clef,
these places
the armed
now.
center of the world.
It's only taken most
They
of the
landed
game, but I
here
know
and
like most
ended
of
the
them.
revolution. It was the moralist thing to do.
There is bitterness in her voice, tempered with understanding.
She's critical,
She
but
is
ultimately
critical,
understands the
but
cause.
ultimately understands the cause.
Moralist.
The moralists believe in keeping everything exactly the way it is. They believe in mineral rights and not shooting people in the head. At least not in the same
I don't think
manner
that
and
there's a
volume
good
as the others do.
political
They are the
like
long-standing
way
provisional
you can
rulers
go
of
in this
Revachol
game.
now,
It's all
the
bad
coalition government.
in its own special way.
The rulers of Revachol, and also the world. These guys are strong.
Yes.
This is their zone of control. They embolden the RCM with crumbs of the same law they took. Technically speaking, you are a moralist.
If always picking the option doesn't commit to anything, then hell yes, I am also not. Practically, I like, you know, I mean, yes and no, yes and no. Yes and no.
A devout man of the center.
Not really, but yes. I work for the RCM, so
it's good to have someone who takes a moderate approach to head shooting.
I mean, of course, I do not want to shoot people in the head. So I guess in that respect, sure.
The turn of the century revolution? Don't answer it. It's a trick question. The revolution began in 02 on the Isla of Grad, though by the end, nearly the whole world had gotten involved.
Who started it?
It wasn't a who, but a what. A pandemic of Zarat, a particularly virulent prion disease.
Oh,
which the
prion
authorities
disease
in
is
Grad proved
horrible.
unable
There's
to
like nothing
contain.
you can do about them.
Then Marzolf came along and overthrew the government.
What did the Zarats do?
It made people overthrow their governments.
Really?
Of course not.
Okay.
It was a highly infectious microorganism that destroyed brain tissue. The actual causes of the revolution were material. The pandemic only provided the spark.
Where did it spread from there?
From Revachol and Grad? Not far. The world managed to cauterize itself. Marzolf's government was overthrown in 08,
Didn't
and the
last
coalition
long.
crushed the Revachol commune 2 years later.
The end.
It was the end.
What came next?
Why? You and I, officer.
Us?
Our lives in the zone of control.
I should have asked her this shit
Something tells
a
you
long
her life
time
and yours
ago.
are not that similar.
It's 'cause
Maybe
she has
it's
up here,
because
but-
she has.
Don't you say anything bad about my
a pair of
necktie.
pants.
Yeah, I'll move on. I
Modernity.
know that.
They developed the marvels of the inter-easlary communication, telematic milieus, radiation, colored plastics.
Ooh,
Meanwhile,
colored
in the
plastics.
West,
Lovely.
The aftermath continues for the 5th decade. 43 years.
It's a long time.
Hard to fathom, I know.
What have we been doing all that
The 20s
time?
saw a decade of urban war, west of the river leveled, offshore platforms in flames. Still, it's regarded as an improvement on what came before.
Oh, a big
08 to
improvement.
19 was simply hell.
And after that?
The 30s? Things settled down in the 30s. Revachol East transformed itself into the world's largest tax haven, with the international community's blessing.
Lovely.
For the first time in a long time, it seemed like things were going somewhere.
Then you happened. The youth in the 30s.
That's when they discovered disco.
Yes, and quantitative easing. It was a market mirage, unfortunately. The 40s dispelled it. An Isla-wide hangover, you might say.
So here we are.
Here we are. Welcome to
Oh,
reality.
so yay!
baby.
Nice! Lovely. Skill point, skill point, skill point. Get my thoughts going. I need to be better at thinking. I need more space. I need more space. Give it to me. Okay, we're gonna, yes, I want to stop. I want to quit. I hope this is actually quitting. Please. I desperately want to actually properly quit. That'd make me very happy. That'd make me ever so happy.
From the looks of it, the 50s haven't been much better for the zone of control.
See it in her
You
eyes.
can see it in her eyes. Days slipping away.
You don't seem to be thrilled.
I've no right to be dissatisfied. This shirt is Barbara Muscova. This raincoat is impervious to rain and is guaranteed for 100 years. My daughters will wear it. No, it's just...
She looks at the crumbling tenements, paint flicking from the
We could
stone.
have had so much more.
Every one of us.
Every one of us. If only we played it right.
What would you have done differently?
Good question. What would you have done differently?
Oh, God.
No.
I asked you.
And I asked you. Past-less detective of the Citizens Militia.
I asked you
Insight has
first.
acute encephalopathy given to you.
I asked you
Here's some
first.
wisdom, lady. Say the death thing.
So that drove these people out. I would have killed more. I would have made off. I don't, you know, that's such a big question. I don't know how to answer that, which I suppose is her point. That's such a big question. How do you even answer that? I mean, it's...
And you would have died, most likely.
Yeah.
Not far from here.
Yeah.
Maybe even right here.
What is there to say?
During the beachhead, defending the coast the day the Coalition took the city.
The cold runs down your spine. She gestures toward the waters.
Probably.
The wind stops. There is silence on the dark water of the Martinez Inlet. A dog barks. A gunshot echoes off the walls of some distant building.
There should be no gunshots here.
No, almost certainly. The Commune would have forced you.
Such was the fate
Such
of
was
the
the fate of the undecided.
Alright, well that's enough about the
They are
times.
what they are.
Yeah.
Who knows? An afterbloom may
Perhaps. Or maybe the end of the world is here about in 30
enough
years.
Sentimentality. Is there anything else you want to know?
Seriously, I want to know what you are.
She won't maneuver her way out of this one.
Stop dodging. What are you?
I am the vilest of the vile.
She says with
A
a sudden
traitor,
flash of teeth.
a devourer of nations and infants.
Ooh.
I am an ultra.
It's sharp.
Dios mío, a liberal.
Yes. I am the nether creature of the Forbidden Swamp. I pushed the king under a shit wagon and betrayed the revolution. My kind surrendered the nation to financial colonists. I can see you thought we'd gone extinct. After all, no sane person identifies as an ultra-liberal anymore. Not in broad daylight.
Not what people
You're
are
a
watching.
centrist at heart. A real moralist, no?
I mean...
Tell me,
I mean...
now that I've uncoiled myself, do you find me frightening?
Not really.
In her green eyes, you see a mixture of truth and self-satire.
No, you're just a
Decayed with
person.
guilt and pride. Forgive her,
Forgive her.
but only because you like pearlescent teeth and those light green
But only
eyes.
because you're charming. That's kind of... If that's a jokingly... Like a kind of joking response, that's how I would take it. I'll do it.
A devil, a being of great charm and guile, sneaketh into the homes of the godly.
Beneath her waterproof raincoat and silk shirt is a body imbibed
she's so
in
likable.
12 perfume. You are suddenly and intimately aware of it.
No, your stupid mind. Vile
I
devil.
hope so. I hope we are able to continue as friends despite my scaly bulk.
I mean,
And the
yeah.
insanity, bloodshed, and transfer of wealth.
Like I
that
said,
took
she's
place
very
here.
likable.
It was not the plan all along.
Yeah.
When the dust settled, the Liberals were the only ones left to clean up the mess. By virtue of their survival, they were handed enormous power to shape the future.
Would you have done something differently?
With due respect to our overlords, the eternal caretaker government that
Caretaker
keeps
government.
Martinez a monument to the efficacy of its artillery.
Guns pointed at us at this very
An
moment.
appropriate warning to those who cross
Yeah.
the line and pull the city
Gunboat
into
diplomacy,
madness
baby.
while a gentle wind sweeps the streets in the rebuilt east. Light drizzle washing it clean. Lights go up and motor carriages circulate the tracks.
I would not have relinquished sovereignty to the Coalition. Not here in Martinez, and not in the Stella Maris or Delta Beachheads either. If not for my own sake,
That's so.
then for my daughters. We had an obligation to defend our sovereignty. We should have burned the whole Isla down rather than let them have it.
Dark orange
I mean, you can
flames
say that,
reflect
but-
in her green eyes, an oil fire on the ocean.
You're patriot?
Yes, I suppose I am. But I wouldn't be a patriot anywhere but here.
Seditious talk, man.
You have daughters?
Yes. Whatever else I am, I'm also a mother and a wife.
Alright.
Now, shall we return to reality?
I suppose we shall. That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Thank you.
The little that I...
I don't think I have anything else for her. I like her. I do like her. I know in some ways she's kind of a foe, but you know, I like her. Okay, Cindy, my nose tells me you have certain thoughts, so I'm coming for you. here. Hello. I'm coming.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Piss fag and fuck the world son their best. Is that bed in the call room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address,
Just
you've
asking.
discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
Guess I'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all.
Nothing does.
Like me. Right now, I'm doing
suppose.
nothing at all.
Okay, cool.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
Piss faggot and fuck the world son their
I
best.
don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
That's what they
The
said.
amusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
I think they're afraid. Maybe it's just skull solidarity. They seem to hold you in high
There'll never be
esteem.
skulls, but their hearts are in the right
Can
place.
I be a skull? What are I don't know enough about these people to actually make a statement. I'm sure there's some local gang, so I'm not gonna support them. Okay, got enough of
Thank you
that.
for passing on the message.
I will.
Now for an
I put my
alarm
arms up. I
beep.
attempt to make contact. Let's
And
talk
what
about
do you
politics.
know about politics?
So there's someone trying to organize. We should team up, join forces.
Well. Sounds like quite the snout you've got there.
I am a pig,
Your
Cindy.
olfactory department wants you to know that it accepts
I don't care
no
what my olfactory
responsibility
department has to
for
say about
wherever
this.
This line of interrogation leads you.
Sure. I know someone
Oh?
who'd love to talk the ideological stuff. You're looking for Steban, a
Steban.
right communist who runs a
Ooh.
mega cool
Ooh.
and very secret meeting.
Does this Steban happen to go around in a white
Might.
jacket? Will you help me find him?
No.
The
No!
lieutenant let slip a sigh that seems to suggest this turn was utterly predictable.
Shut up, Kim! I guess tell me what you want
A
me to
wicked
do.
grin extends across her face. A laughing skull. Death hilarious. This is gonna be
No,
bad.
no.
Blink for me, piggy. Just once.
This is no way to treat your revolutionary brother.
This is exactly how I treat my little brother.
No, I'm not oinking for
Be a
you.
good pig
No.
now. No oink, no good.
Oink.
Well. Sounds like we're dealing with one tough pig. I'm impressed.
The lieutenant, needless to say, is not
I'm
impressed.
sure he isn't.
Sounds like you're really serious about meeting Steban.
I guess.
Sort of. Steban's group meets only
Oh.
at night. In an old room in these apartments here.
Oh.
It just so happens you're in luck. Their weekly meeting is tonight.
Oh, I've got several things I need to do
Hook your
tonight.
snout
Oh,
around
shite.
sometime after
Oh,
10
shite. Oh,
PM,
absolute
and you
shite.
might just
I've
find
got several appointments. Okay, alright. Okay, is there anything you
Just
can
that
tell me
he's
about
a real
him?
communist.
Alright.
Not like the play acting you've been doing. The
It's
rest,
just-
you'll
I
have to
feel-
see for yourself.
I feel like there's a catch.
Oh, smart pig. Because there is.
Why?
See, Steban's a bit on the paranoid side. He's got all these
shite.
mega secret
Shite.
passphrases to
Shite.
keep out infiltrators.
Tatty
and the like.
shite.
You can't join the meeting without one.
You gonna tell me the password? The lieutenant clears his
Not
throat.
to interfere in your personal errand, but I wonder whether it might have something to do with that phrase Mañana mentioned overhearing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good thinking,
The
Kim.
lieutenant nods.
Thank you, Kim.
Guess this is what happens when two pigs put their heads together.
I don't remember what he said at all.
That's enough. Off with you then.
I don't remotely remember. It was something. It was certainly something. Oh no! I gotta do several things. I gotta have my communist meeting at 22, and then I gotta run over across the city to the other place. Goddamn. Okay. Alright. I guess I can do that. Have I been in here? What, you're the Cole. You're where Cindy lives. Have I been in here? Can I ever get in here? Can I just break it open? That has to be something. Law of conservation of detail. That's got to be something. I wonder if there's anything else in here that I haven't gotten to. Do you have anything else to tell me at all, lady?
Give me a moment.
Oh no, I shouldn't be talking about that openly with people. At our secret commie meetings, you don't just go talking about your secret commie meetings, okay? You can't do that. It's not fair. It's not fair to the other commies, the other communards. Okay, so I've gotten that going. That's another thing I have to do tonight. Tonight. It's a lot of fucking scheduling I'm doing. I hope that I have a calendar available to me so that I can manage my tasks. What else do I want to do? I guess more nightclub stuff would make sense about now. So I think I'll start heading that way. Oh, what are you? What are you? What are you? What are you? Oh, $1.89! A Real 89! I was just sitting there this whole time! Oh, there's a lot of money to be had, actually. I wonder, should I be buying anything? Now that I don't have that horrible albatross around my neck of having to pay for the Whirling in Rags, like, room, I do kind of have some money. Not a lot. Certainly not a lot. But is there, like, anything that I want? Or, like, really badly? Is there anything here? Anything interesting to look at?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of
nothing there. Is there anything I want to buy? You got anything fun? I feel like I looked at all this stuff. Oh, I think I was curious about the postcards, and I did see. I've not looked up much information about this game, but I did see that you can sell the postcards. That's safe. Bond menu.
Anything else you're thinking?
So I should sell the ones I found. Those are fine to go away. Postcard Le Jardin. Postcard Boogie Street 46. It's not much though. That's like none, actually. I was expecting that to be more, but all right. I didn't notice how little that was. All right.
Another time.
That's great. Oh, has there been a new thought? Why did you do? Is my date of birth generator? Oh, my date. I'm about to know my date of birth, everybody. That might be very important. I don't think there's anything else in here for me to buy. What should I do with my money? I'm not certain. Okay, let's head this way. I'm coming, everybody. I'm coming. I'm gonna make this nightclub. It's gonna be great. We're gonna party like it's 1999. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, hang on. Did I ever look at this? Banged up fuel canister. What's that for? A dented stainless steel canister for transporting and storing heavy fuel oil. Logo on its side, the government issued ready dyed fuel oil. Inside looks like paint. Huh. That could be potentially useful for something. Oh! I wonder if I can buy dice from the dice maker. I was just in my inventory and I just looked at these. These were the ones she gave me for free. I bet I could also buy some. Maybe I should go buy. Maybe I should do that first. The ones that she gave me are really good. They opened up all my white checks again just for free. I kind of want to go do that now. Let's go check by her. I also haven't talked to her in a while. She might have more dialogue as well. I should do that. I should go. It's a lot of shit. What's going on? Can I open this?
This orange machine is dead still.
Pry bar
It
not
has a
strong
hand-cranked
enough.
ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
It's not.
The ice around it slowly melting.
It's not.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying.
Distance.
It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet.
What do you fucking mean? What do you
And
fucking
what
mean?
better to assuage the creeping sense of failure than some frozen fat and sugar?
What does it mean the pry bar is not strong enough?
The ice squeaks beneath the pry bar. You
Jammed
think
in
you've
there,
got the bar
bullets.
jammed in
What
there,
is
but you
this?
see the pry bar's metal handle
Oh no!
bending right
Oh god!
before your very eyes.
Oh god, am I breaking my pry bar?
Well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is
It's not
frozen
advanced.
shut.
Where do
It
we
takes
get
an
one?
advanced tool to get it open. I have no idea, officer.
Ice cream maker is
This ice
important
cream
for
maker
requisition of
isn't
special
important
tool.
enough to requisition a special tool.
Is any of this shit down here relevant?
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon
On
a
the
tool
tool. Will
mighty
I?
enough. Then we will know
What
what's
would
in
that
this mysterious ice
even
cream
be?
maker.
Do I have such a tool? I don't think I do. Is there anything here? What is this?
Both cables are
Oh
unplugged.
yeah, that was just the breaker box. Okay. just making sure, making sure. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I don't know if I ever did the tab here. Is there important missing shit? Oh, Nosafet, thank you. Thank you very much. I need that. I mean, I don't really need that, but I kind of want it. I want more. I desire. Did I look in here? I didn't. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. There's so much stuff that I never got for no reason. Oh, why did I not tab? Why did I not tab? Oh, hang on. These are. I wasn't even looking in the right menu. Flashlight. But no, there's no other tools that would let me get through there, I don't think. Did I look through all of this? I don't think that I
A dusty
did.
radio computer sleeps on its wired frame.
Oh,
Forgotten.
yeah.
and
I recognize this now.
Its keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
What does it
Another
say?
radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
Yeah.
This is the Ream Civic radio computer. Model
Oh, can I turn it on?
RC5120.
That'd be very cool if I could.
Equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
Do you think I should turn it
It's
on?
your call. You're in charge of this expedition, officer.
Sure. Fuck it.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring
surprised it
from
turns on.
slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
I look inside.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood.
It makes
Some
weird
cables have been left
noises.
dangling, disconnected.
I have one of the little
The
thingies. Can I
filament
plug
you
it in?
have will
Yeah.
fit perfectly inside the
Production
compartment.
schedule. I press print.
Nothing happens.
I insert.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
I press play.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver.
Planar
An old lady
magnetic
greets you.
driver.
Her voice.
So
sounds
interesting
100
how we're
years
both
old.
like we both have like old technology. We're also more advanced in some ways. It's very strange.
Fortress accident
Oh,
en rue de Saint-Ghislain.
Hi, lady.
This is East Insulindian Repeater Station.
I don't. If there's a separate password
Please
for here.
repeat. Is this the production
Let's try the
schedule?
password for the production schedule. Yvonne, it's me again. How are you?
Good, thank you. Please repeat. Is this the production
Let's try the
schedule?
password. Do we know the password?
Good. Please repeat the password.
After life death.
Good.
Oh, okay.
I've unlocked the
I wasn't sure if it'd
production
be the same
schedule.
password or not.
After ending the call, please press print to
Oh,
access
what is
the
this?
filament.
I will. I
Really?
will.
She just used the same password?
Don't.
Maybe
It's
those radio
fine.
computer guys aren't that paranoid after all.
Apparently not.
Fortress accident. Is there
Anything
anything
else?
else I can
No.
do
Have
for
a
you?
good day. That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Old lady's voice disappears along with the
Tiles
static.
on the cube
Oh.
are still
Breakthrough.
smoldering,
I'm having a breakthrough,
casting
everybody.
the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the
I
keyboard.
press print.
With a quiet determination, the printer starts printing. A piece of paper unfolding like a handheld fan.
Black
A black crisscross of letters covers its surface.
I read.
It's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott, about World
The game within a
Untethered,
game.
a radio game developed by Studio Fortress Accident. The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, missions, while the rest of it seems to be a production schedule.
Read about the capital. I want to know about money.
In its short time of existence, Fortress Accident SCA managed to burn through truly insane amounts of money.
That's
The first tranche of seed financing brought in 150,000 real, but then came the delays.
The delays.
400,000 real with only half of the game finished.
Oh, I bet that's a lot. I don't know quite how much that is, but that's a lot.
These guys knew how to party.
Where did they get all this money?
Let's just say it was a real adventure for their Iguanian investor.
Iguanian investor?
Fortress Accident employed 18 people. The bulk of the team composed of writers and concept artists. There were also radio programmers, sound engineers,
so interesting.
2 marketing experts.
That radio is like the primary means of communication.
And a single overburdened producer
computing
who
as well.
The habit of popping Pyrrolidon in the basement.
Oh, yep, that'll happen. That'll happen.
But on the other hand, their obligations were piling up at an inhumane rate.
Yeah.
A rate that could only be amended by Pyrrolidon.
I skimmed through the production schedule, whatever
The
it is.
production schedule depicts the glorious descent into bankruptcy.
The glorious descent. What
It
happened?
was impossible not to fail. The project was too large, and no amount of money could satiate the ever-expanding ambitions.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
They tried to make a 4 million real game with 400,000 in their bank account. They thought
how do we do this?
Pure willpower and imagination. They couldn't.
They were done in by their own ambition.
Even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared.
Well, game developers, in my opinion, Disco Elysium has been the best RPG I've ever played. So, if that makes you feel better, I feel like you did it. The Valley of the Heads.
At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jimsk-born Sulisław Jalisa, decided that what Wirral Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map. This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would have been voiced on air by a professional actor.
How many heads were there?
So many. The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads of 10,000 headless men.
How many combinations could you make out of that?
Do you really want to know? There seems to be a calculation here, but it may take a while.
Is it sort of like if you had a number of competing personality traits with a large number of combinations of possibilities of combinations of possibilities of combinations of possibilities? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh. Oh no, oh no, oh, we need to be done, Oh no, oh no.
The lieutenant taps his foot.
Kim, I'm trying to get out of this.
Tight against his chest. He's dying for a cigarette.
No, I'm not.
Think of it. You are
no, I'm not. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What have I done? No, please stop! Please stop! I need this to stop! Oh no! Okay.
What if you broke the radio computer? What if it's never going to stop?
Just let the numbers wash over you. Oh, 0. And that's it.
And that's it.
Oh. Did it actually become 0 in the end? What happened there? So that's what did them in?
Yeah, that and the catastrophic data loss.
Oh! This must be the anomaly soon mentioned in the church
From the
log.
nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production.
Well, I mean, what are you supposed to do? There's a hole in reality.
Dark, where tables and numbers seem to vanish into an eerie nothingness before the Iguanian investors pulled
Did they say that there was multiple churches built? There's like the 6 sisters or the 7 sisters? Was there holes in each of them? Because they said that there was only one church left. Did they make churches for each of the tears in reality?
What is clear is that one day an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian lintel front, just as the World Untethered project was being compiled that day.
And the anomaly caused all the data to get lost in the
When
air.
the project was returned, it was completely blank. The team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider, but despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation.
Wasn't there a copy of the game, a backup?
Mysteriously enough, it seems that the off-site copy happened to be on-site when the catastrophic data loss
It
occurred.
went right through the memory hole.
It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly maintenance of the off-site copy and,
this is gonna be good.
keep it off-site. An explanatory note from the lead programmer has been attached.
What's it say?
S. Luukinen Kilda, the lead programmer of Fortress Accident. The off-site copy was on-site because there was no off-site anymore.
Yep.
Not for me.
That's how it
Not
goes.
after 8 months of crunch. I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement in the unspare refrigerator near where I went to sleep.
Oh.
It was perfectly safe there.
Did I
The
just...
temperature conditions were optimal.
Did I destroy that? Seems unreasonable.
That's not what her colleagues thought.
Oh, is there anything else from this lead
The
programmer?
production schedule ends with a few random notes that seem to
I
be
would
added
certainly
sometime
like to
later.
read the notes at the end.
4 months later, by an unknown author. I am the only one left, and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses have gone under, too. Slipstream switched to making skis, and the hairdressers just left.
Oh, I hate those
Person
hairdressers.
They're right, though. Something's seriously wrong with this place. Martinez, all of it.
Is the hole responsible for the businesses all
Still
going
haven't got an
under?
answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical
What all
coordinates of
effects
error
does that
of
hole
the East
have?
Insulindian front on that day. Since the computation happened on air, I reckoned it had to coincide with an actually existing location. I have compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West.
800.
Turns out it's only 800 meters from here.
1147.
The address is Saint-Brun 1147. I am going there to look this thing in the eye.
Ooh, I don't know if you want to do that.
Saint-Brun 1147. That's what the street sign next to the church said.
I don't really want to throw it
Tiles
away.
on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow.
I remove the production
Fluorescent play and
schedule.
print keys shine on the keyboard.
I
The
would like to
filament
keep this.
slides out of its
Just
glowing nest.
if for no other reason than I want to have it. Ooh, breakthrough, breakthrough. How old am I?
Date of birth.
Let's
generator.
see. Let's see. I'm scared.
You were born in the year 07.
07.
In the last year of the commune of Revachol, right before it fell, in the old military hospital on the ground floor.
I'm only 44.
Where people usually came to die during a snowstorm. The revolution had about 1 year left to go, and the fires were still burning bright. There were explosions in the blizzard. This was 44 years ago. You are 44 years old.
I'm only
The
44.
bloating might never leave your face, but beneath it, you still have some years. You still have
It's
some
not
hope.
over. I have hope. Learning cap for logic raised to 4. -1 difficulty to all physique passives. I'm not that old. Oh, that's a really lovely thought. That's a really good one. It's not over. We have time. We actually have time. We could turn our life around. Oh, that's actually really lovely. What a good one. What a lovely one. Kim, can I speak with you?
Okay. What do you think is going on with that
Well, I
computer?
get okay.
Something
I mean, there's all this. I more wanted to tell you that I'm actually 44. Ooh, you've been riding it hard, huh? Try to exercise the curse. Looks like an undercover counterintelligence. It's just failed business. The only question is, what the hell are they making? Yeah?
Yes, I got that. What I meant was,
What were
what
they
were they
trying
trying
to
to achieve
achieve?
with this damn game? What were their ambitions? Because this here
It does
is
look
rather
very
advanced.
He
advanced.
has respect and curiosity for this failed endeavor. This is way above your tiny little policeman head.
Conceptualization. I don't know. I'm not an
Okay,
artist.
well, I think
Lieutenant takes a step back, steepling his
Like he's
hands.
ready to lay out a fine theory.
Ooh. What you got for me? What you got for me, Kim?
it looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter
Isn't that
madness,
weird?
he thinks, as a
How weird? How are they planning to do
Through
that?
call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present.
Isn't that weird? Doing an RPG in an electronic
As
form?
long as they
It's
have
so
a full radio.
strange.
Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a
interesting.
master of ceremonies of sorts.
His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a
You
little
like it, don't you?
coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of
God,
people,
that would be a
possibly
lot.
divided into sub-frequencies.
Has anyone ever done this
Not to
before?
my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places
Königstein.
with industry. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interisolary game before.
How
We
interesting.
just don't have the technology.
And this was a role-playing
Indeed,
game, you say?
Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff.
Do you
World
think
looks like a modified
I can buy?
version of
That's
the
for
real
sale.
card game.
That's for sale
Just
at
hid that
the
from
bookstore. There's the games. Do you think that if I got a game, Kim would play with me?
Indeed, it's
Wow.
ambitious and untethered from reality, but
The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it.
it's too late for that, I'm afraid.
No. The pipes howl and a rat crosses
Okay,
the floor.
let's keep moving.
I think, yeah, because the game was for sale. I don't remember how much it was. At the time, it was like way too much. I could never afford it. But I got some money now. I don't know, look at this real quick, see if there's anything here. Now that I know I can see where things are. Oh, money. Good. Lovely. Okay. I'm glad we got that money. Anyway, I think I will leave it here. There's a number of interesting things to follow up on. I'm glad I went here. I didn't even really think about going back into this building. So we need to talk to the dice maker, see if she has any dice for sale that I would like to buy. And then I think I'm going to go back to Suna and talk to her. Because there's some very interesting things coming up with this game and the hole in the world, and I'd love to know more about it. So anyway, I will leave it here. I hope that you've enjoyed. If you have, come back and see me next time. Goodbye!